Back on my own personal experience then when it comes to training, I was someone that was in condition 365 days a year while I worked in a demanding corporate job. Okay, that was me. I found a way to balance both, and there were certain key things. There was a certain mindset that I approached to my training, which enabled me to maintain that level of condition whilst maintaining a high degree of performance at work as well. First is that I was flexible, but always ultra consistent when it comes to my training. Now, how does that make sense? How can the two work in tandem together? Let me explain. It doesn't really matter what split you do, whether it's full body 3 times a week, whether it's push pull, whether it's push pull legs, full body, whether it's upper lower. Okay, it's not about the split. It's more about the fact that if you need to flex on a certain day because of the work that you might have or the workload that you might have on that day that stops you getting in the gym, you find time in the rest of the week to make sure that that session gets done. It doesn't just get dropped, okay? You keep those sessions intense, short, sharp, intensity focused, and you worry more about the output, or I used to do, worry more about the output of each of those sessions rather than what split it was that I was doing or what kind of exercise that I was doing within the training. Am I progressing every single week, okay? Or am I still continuing to move forward and get something out of the effort that I'm putting in? When you're really, really busy, junk volume is absolutely killer, okay? It's killer from a time perspective. And if we embark down that journey, we can soon come to a conclusion that we just don't have time to train and to maintain a busy life as well, okay? A busy career, busy lifestyle as well. Okay, the sessions don't need to be 3 hours long. They don't need to be 2 hours long. They barely even need to be an hour long. Okay, they need to be intense. They need to be forward. They need to be progressively minded, and they need to force adaptation within the body, and that's it. And the same really comes to our cardio sessions as well. Now, I used to factor these in either in dead time, first thing in the morning, at the weekend, or tag them on if I really didn't have time off the back of the weight training sessions, and just make use of the fact that I was already in the gym to get my low intensity cardio done before I left at the end of the session. Okay? It might even be that if you've got an important meeting or calls to make, that at the end of the session that you can sit on the bike and you can take these calls at the same time, okay, and kill two birds kind of with one stone. I remember when I was in a busy corporate environment, I'd often sit on the bike and I'd be doing a bit of email work and a bit of admin at the end of the day. It's absolutely fine, okay? But what it still means is that we are getting the work done that we need to maintain that level of condition and physique all year round.